You want to know what one of the best and most powerful things you can do as a person? That is to acknowledge your role in the problem. I think that when a lot of people get defensive about certain things in certain situations, they often deflect and only acknowledge the other side's or parties' involvement in the situation, but never themselves. Once you're able to actually acknowledge your own, part in the downfall or the progression of the situation, you'll also understand how you can progress from that. And why this is so powerful is, let's say in a relationship, even in a friendship, not even just romantically, you're able to say, I was the problem in that. Let me fix that real quick and actually stick to your word and actually progress, yourself in that field. You take away the power from those people to use that over you as almost like this weapon, as almost like this precursor to your own abilities. Without them having that power, you then have more power in yourself to be accountable. Is it easier said than done? 100%. But when you think about it, right? In a lot of situations where you always have to justify yourself, you always have to prove something, you always have to reassure yourself. A lot of the times, you can just simply not respond, say one phrase saying that I acknowledge my issue in the situation, walk away and work on yourself and let your actions speak louder than your words. That being said, I understand there are situations where you have to explain yourself and really, hash out the situation so there's some kind of resolution. But for the most part, when it comes to a lot of arguments and everything like that, you'd be surprised how much power you actually have over yourself and that situation. Literally, mid argument, you can just say, you know what? Let me get back to you on that. Let me actually process the situation and my involvement in it. That gives you the time and the breath to really take a step back and validate the situation as it is. Are you part of it? More than likely you are if you are in an argument. But to what degree are you part of it? Then you can come to the table and say, yep, I am part of the problem. This is to what I think is the degree. If you disagree, that is fine. But let me just work on it. And don't give them time to have that over you. Because a lot of times people just want to feel validated for their feelings when more often than not, they're not entitled to. Well, that's day 96 of the Public Speaking Challenge, and I'll see you tomorrow.